Hi, welcome back to the vlog. I'm just about to start doing my hair because, unlike us, we are going to the Sam Fender gig in Newcastle tonight. It's Saturday. And our friend Jack, who, if you've been watching my vlogs for a while, you will have met him in the Barcelona vlog. There's a singer, a female singer called CMAT. That song, I did the butcher, I did the baker, that one. That's been all over TikTok recently. My friend Jack is in CMAT's band and they are supporting Sam Fender tonight. So we are going to watch Jack play. So we're on like the guest list. It actually looks like we got our guest list tickets through and it looks like our seats aren't together. But I'm sure we'll be fine. So we're going along to that. I don't think I know I don't know any Sam Fender songs, all right? And everyone goes, you lie, of course you do. I pretty much exclusively listen to Leonard Cohen, 90s hip hop, Smooth FM. That's kind of it. I'm a real sort of folk music girl or 90s hip hop and R&B. That's pretty much it. So my partner was like, you definitely know some of his songs from TikTok and stuff. But I had to listen to his the most popular songs on Spotify. And I don't think that I do. None of them were like, oh yeah, I know this one. Maybe when I'm there, I'll be like, oh yeah, I know this one. But as I said, we're primarily going to see my friend Jack. And we've not seen him since we were in Barcelona. Sadly, his partner Daisy won't be there. So Sean's just got in from work. He works one in every 4 Saturdays. And annoyingly, today was his Saturday in. So he's just got home from work. It's about 3:30. I've just popped some quick dinner in the oven. Sean's having posh fish finger butties. And I'm having M&S kebabs. The weather cannot make up its mind today, guys. 1 minute, I took the dog out this morning and it was like really close, humid heat. And then I got one outfit out for that. And then it was blazing sunshine. So then I got an outfit out for that. And then I looked out the window the next moment and it was pissing down with rain. Like sideways rain. Oh, ow. So Sean's mum's normally away at her caravan, like a little holiday caravan that she has at the weekend, but she's not gone up this weekend. So Sean's just on to his mum now to ask if we can leave Daphne with her for just the first few hours of the gig. Otherwise, I don't like to leave her on her own for more than 4 hours, and as Jack's on at 6, we won't be able to stay for the whole of Sam Fender if his mum can't take her for a few hours, because Daphne's happiness and well-being is more important than any gig. Right, I think that is as good as she's gonna get, but let's be honest, no one's looking at me. So, well, you are looking at me on the telly, but where I'm going, no one's looking at me. Do you know what I mean? And we're gonna get a cab in because the metro stop is like a half an hour walk from our house. And I don't want to risk getting a piss wet throw on the way to the gig. So that'll do. I'm going to iron our little outfits and have some dinner. And I'll check back in when we're on the way. Here's what's for tea. I've got a Marks and Spencer chicken kebabs, M&S spicy rice, a little bit of feta, and then chili sauce and a little bit of the Pizza Express garlic and herb sauce. So that's my quick tea. And then I'm having one of these Aqua Libra sparkling waters because they are delicious, sugar-free, sweetener-free. So I'm going to eat this and then we've got about half an hour till we need to book a cab. Okay, I'm ready. I've got my go-to casual yet slightly sassy outfit on. I just got my jacket out because I was thinking of putting that on. But then I realised that even though the weather's been unpredictable in terms of rain, it's been absolutely roasting all day. I've got these trousers on that I've got from H&M last year. Leopard print numbers. I've got 4 different pairs of leopard print trousers. I think I've got a problem. Then I've got my new trainers on. They're from John Lewis. The brand's called Hoff. Not as in David Hasselhoff, but spelt like that, Hoff. And they just do really cute retro looking brightly coloured trainers. So I've just popped them on, so my feet are comfy. And then this top that I bought in Barcelona last year. Sean's just having a shower because he's been at work stinking all day. And then we're going to head out. So I'll bring you with me. I don't know how it's going to go. I don't know what it's going to be like. As I said, I'm a bit worried that our seats aren't together because they don't seem to be. He's in row I, I'm in row H. I'm just not sure that we're together, but hopefully we are. And if we're not, hopefully we can just go stand somewhere together. Because we want to be together. Right, speak to you in a bit.
Ladies and gentlemen.
We are heading home now. It's about 9:30. We stayed for half an hour at Sam Fender's set, but we really went to see CMAT because of my friend. I pointed at him on the video before. He was having a dance and that. We couldn't hang out with him because they were just on an in and out tonight. They had somewhere else to be. So we didn't even actually get to see him, which was pants. Boo. We didn't get to see him. So I've been worried about the dog since 8:30 and it's now 9:30. So we're going to stop at the shop, get some snacks, head home. And then I've started watching a programme called Your Friends and Neighbours on Apple that I didn't really fancy, and then I saw someone else on TikTok say it was really good. So I started that, but it was loads of fun. The atmosphere was really nice. There was lots of Geordie songs on before the gig, wasn't there, Sean? Sean had a good sing-along as if it was match day. But we're heading home now. We're home. You okay, Daff? Ploppling around. You alright? We're home. Everyone's here. We got ourselves a treat off this. If you go to Tesco and you see this cheesecake, best thing ever. It's been schmooped up in the bag though, so it's all stuck to the lid now. I am putting a pizza in the oven for Sean because he is hungry again. We only had a little tea, to be honest, because we were in a bit of a rush. And I've got to get my PJs on. It's about 10 o'clock. You know me. You know that's late for us around here. So I think it's pizza for Sean. And I'm going to have a slice of cake and a cup of tea in bed. It was a little Saturday night treat. We had fun. I did know one of the songs. Do you know that? You can dance with me, darling. You can take me home. I think that's the words, but I was like, oh my God, I know this one. But yeah, we only stayed, I think I said, about half an hour of Sam Fender's set because we had to get home to Daphne. Didn't we, Daphne? We did. Didn't we have to come home to you? Yeah, absolutely. I was very worried from about 8:30 and I thought, oh, she has been on her own for too long. I will also say I'll be worried about Paula, but Paula's not asked. So we're home and we're going to get in bed together. We're getting in bed together, girls. Yeah, I think so. Oh, yes, I think so. Should we go to bed? I'll chat to you in the morning. I think we're going to take Daphne somewhere nice for a walk if the weather holds out, because who knows what it's been up to recently. I'll speak to you in the morning. Say night, Paula. Say night-night. 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 Are you two going to kiss now? Love you. Morning. I've had the latest start today. The latest start. I didn't go to sleep till about 1 because I was watching that programme that I told you about, Your Friends and Neighbours. I'm now realising that I've not blended my neck very well. But oh well. I slept until 10:30. I've just popped a bit of makeup on and we are going to take Daph just to that park that we always go to. Not for the longest walk because it's about 20 degrees and she's a big furry gal. Excuse any mess that you can see. I've just been getting ready in a bit of a rush. So it's about 1 now. I'm going to get Daph to the park, aren't we, darling? She's so hot. And a fly's got in, if you can hear that. The gig was loads of fun. I chatted to you about it last night anyway. So I don't need to chat to you about it again because you will have seen it about 2 seconds ago. So yeah, just going to throw some clothes on, get Daphne out, and then I'm determined. I've still not finished Kingdom of Ash. Can you believe it? I think it's partly fear that it's going to be over, but I've got about 100 pages left. I'm going to sit down, I'm going to read that this afternoon. We're just going to have a super chilled Sunday because Sean obviously worked yesterday, we were out last night. So yeah, I'm going to throw some clothes on, we're going to take Daph to the park and then it's big chilled Sunday energy. I can't decide whether to make one of those rana pastas for tea or a ramen with salmon. But either way, we'll make it together. And it basically depends on what the BBD is on the salmon. That's what my dinner depends on. So, yeah, there we go. Anyway, I'm going to throw some clothes on and get Daph out. Because she's looking at me. Because she knows. Job because we walked through the door and the sky has gone so grey. I think it's about to lash it down, which for me is excellent news because if you know, I'm reading Kingdom of Ash, which is the 8th book in the Throne of Glass series, and this is how much I've got left. I don't want it to end, so I've been putting off reading it. So I'm going to make the end very special. The house is tidy. I'm going to light some candles. I'm going to sit down, make a delicious iced coffee. Where are you going? Just lie down for me, please. It's about to really rain. I don't want it to be soaked, but she can't. Can you hear her panting? Come and lie down, please. Daph, come on. Come on, up. Up on the sofa, please. I've seen her jump massive fences, yet when it comes to getting up on the sofa off her own back, she makes me pick her up. So I'm going to make it super special. I'm going to make a nice coffee. I'm going to light my favourite candles, pop a joss stick on, and just read for maybe an hour, 45 minutes. I think there's about 50 pages left, so let's say an hour and a half, depending on how much I get distracted by other things. Sometimes I can read 50 pages real fast. Sometimes 50 pages takes me all day. So I'm going to savour it. So that's my plan. I'm going to get my PJs back on. That's about it. Okay, I am double parts with delicious drinks. I've made myself not taste tested it yet. Oh, I just got straight coffee then. I'd not mixed it. I mean, I like an espresso straight coffee, but I'm getting better. Pistachio and vanilla coffee. And I've also got one of these. Can you see it? Oh, yeah. Aqua Libre. Fizzy waters. And I've got all my candles on. And I'm about to sit and read my book. And I've got an ambient castle thing on the telly. Ambient castle thing on. One candle. Then I've got candle number 2. Then I've got candle number 3 over there. And we're all comfy cozy. Just ignore those wires. I had to pull them out to plug in my hair thing, and I need to put them back behind the basket. So, but I just can't be arsed. Able to see wires. It drives me mad. I know. That's weird. But before I start reading, I'm going to have to move them, or it will keep distracting me. It's just who I am. So yeah, I'm going to start reading. I'm not going to film it because I just want to fully immerse myself in my last little bit. I've enjoyed it so much. If you're thinking about reading it and you feel like it's a long slog, it's not. It's not. I will say that the first couple of books are, like, they're still fun reads, but compared to what the books turn into, that's true of all fantasy though, isn't it? It builds and builds, the world gets bigger and bigger, it gets better and better. That's generally the way fantasy goes. But honestly, it's so worth it and it's so wonderful. If you're thinking about it, do it. A lot about my decorating choices. Some people like it, some people don't. Like, it's definitely a style that my partner calls, as you know, posh grandma. Says when he was a kid, he went round to his friends' houses and they had a posh grandma. It's a bit like our house. I literally always have in mind, right, this might seem mental, a room that makes you want to sit down and read a book. Like, you see a room and you think, I'd love to read a book in there, it looks so cosy. And that actually influences a lot of my choices in terms of what I like, how I design my space for pure, like, cosy reading nook vibes. Just a few of you have asked, so I thought I'd tell you that is something that I bear in mind, especially with the living room and my bedroom. Very, like, womb-like, cosy. I've got some bedroom updates coming. My partner's... It's not going to be a decorate with me because my partner's going to do the decorate with me when we go to Manchester in a couple of weeks to see my parents. Because he's great like that. He's great like that. So he's going to do that. So I'll do before and after, which I'll add into the vlog. And then when my bed arrives, I've told you about 1,000 times, but it's not arriving yet for another month. We'll do, like, a restyle my bedroom with me vlog. But anyway, if you're trying to make some choices about designing a cosy space, just think, will this be somewhere that someone would look at and think, I want to sit and read a book? And I think my living room definitely is. I've moved those wires and now my mind is more at peace. So let's get ambient, guys. I'm officially finished 300 Glass series. It was so wonderful. I'm so sad it's over. I'm so sad. I'm on two Twisted Crowns. I've already started on audiobook because you can't listen to this outside in the world, because there was a couple of times when I ended up, like, crying a bit on the metro and everyone thought I was mad about my book, I mean. So I'd stop listening to it in public, just in case. So I've been listening to the Shepherd King duology. So that's what I'm on now. And then I have on the windowsill just there, not the Dreamies, but I don't know if you can see, it's a bit bright outside, the Crescent City books. So I'm reading them next, but I'm just going to leave the books on the windowsill as, like, trophy books, and I'm going to read them on my Kindle because when I want to read, and I love a physical copy book, It's like my favourite. But when I want to read at bedtime, my book light, Sean calls it the sun. He's like, oh, I'm glad the sun's back again because my book light's too bright. So I'm going to read them on Kindle so I can just leave the books on the shelf there, looking nice. So I'm really sad it's over. I'm going to go make dinner now. I'm glad I've finished because I wanted to know what happened, but I'm glad it's over. It's really bittersweet. It's wonderful. I'm going to make dinner. In my devastation of finishing my book, I've decided to make the Itsu ramen because the salmon goes out of date tomorrow. So that is what made my decision. So salmon, we've made these together so many times. So I'll just show you the end result. I think I've made this with you 3 times maybe. The Itsu ramen instant noodles. We like the flat ones. I've told you that before. I know that I have. Classic ramen, and then I've not got any monster or anything, so we're just gonna have absolutely loads of baby corn in there. And then I'm gonna carry on watching Your Friends and Neighbours that I told you about because it's so good. It's so good. But I'm gonna get this dinner made. And then it's about 6 o'clock. Reading my book took longer than expected because I was like rereading bits and stuff like that. Just trying to come to terms with my major loss. Yeah. So, I'm officially in book hangover mode now for a little bit. The grief process, I'm currently in denial that it's over. I need more. If this seems to have cut to a weird part, like if it's jumped, it is because I've just realised that I potentially gave away a book spoiler then by telling you my favourite characters, and I don't want to spoil it because they're in it from very early on in the books, and if I say it, you'll know. So I've cut that bit out. Okay, back to me. I nearly forgot to wrap up my vlog. It's about 6:30. I'm going to leave this vlog here because I am a sleepy gal and I'm also emotionally exhausted from my book. I'm going to eat my dinner, have a bubble bath because you know me. I'm always about to get in a bubble bath. That is, if I'm not in a bubble bath, I'm thinking about getting in a bubble bath. That's my constant state of being. So I'm going to wrap this vlog up here. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Please remember to like and subscribe if indeed you do want to like and subscribe. Do you know what I mean? I'll see you next week if I don't see you on TikTok in the interim for all the TV recommendations all the time. And I will speak to you later. Have a great week.